In this video, we will learn how to control your trades, and you can save your money, and you can also limit your over trading. So there are three ways you can control by risk management. So number one is you can control the number of trades per day. If you there are lots of trades, there are almost 7 to 10 trades happen per day. So you can control, if you want only 5 trades, so you can set 5 trades. Profit limit per day. So suppose if you want only 100 points or 200 points per day, then you can set your limit. Even you can lose your limit also. Suppose per day I do not want lose more than 200 points, and by that way you can also control your loss per day. So let's see how you can control through the settings. So in this section, first we will click the show monthly performance, so we can see the change in monthly performance. We will also check the plot target SL and TSL. Now let's go to this section, trade and risk management. So first of all, the trade direction. So right now there are both directions, long and short side, both sides you can see. So if you want to trade only long only, so you can set long only, the short trades will remove, no short trade will happen, only long trades will happen. And if you want only short trades, so you can trade in a short trade also and not a long trade. So by that way you can see the changes of profits and losses like that. So let's see, I click the both. Now if you want only the number of trades, if you want to control your trades, like suppose if I want to control only 5 trades per day, okay, or either only 2 trades per day. So let's say if I click 1, okay, click max number of orders per day, so it happens only the 2 trades. See, the first short trade and the second the long trade. Okay, so if I say only 5 trades, so it do only the 5 trades, 1 2 3 somewhere 4 5. Okay, so up to this point only 5 trades will happen. Okay, so every day only 5 trades happen. Now suppose if you want to control via the profit in points, so suppose if I want to capture 200 points per day, so when I click here, so it counts the points for every trade. Okay, so suppose if this trade happened, it will exit somewhere here 200 points. Okay, so this is not only this is the first trade, so that's why it's 200. So when the loss happened, it's also counted with the 200 points. So suppose somewhere here is lost something like 100 points, so it will add the 200 plus 100 points, 300 points, because they have to capture the 300 points, then only you can achieve the 200 points. Okay, so by that way it's setting the mark 200 points. Let's see, there is no 200 points achieved this days. Okay, so let's say 100 points, let's enter 100 points. So when 100 points achieved completely, let's see, is there any points where 100 points is achieved? Entire 100 points per day. So there are still no 100 points achieved. Sorry, this is 200, 100. Okay, so let's see, any 100 points achieved? Yeah, you can see the first trade is in loss, second trade is somewhere is nearby entry, so no loss somewhere. Here is also a little bit loss, and here they captured the 100 plus the whatever the loss happened in the last 3 trades, and finally exited here. So there is no further trade is going on. Okay, so the final total 100 point you achieve, you can see here. If you count, let's see in list of trades, so so this is the 2nd August. Okay, so somewhere the first trade lost 107 point, second trade lost around 7.5 points, and 16 point around point. So almost 107 plus 7 is 114, plus 1 point another 115, and another 16 point. So 115 plus 16 is around 131 points. So it's captured the 231 points. Okay, so 100 plus 131, whatever the loss is happened. Okay, so 131, if you minus from 231 minus 131, what happened? Only 100 points remaining. So when it's day started, your cumulative profit is 761 on the last day, and you gain 100 points, it's 861. So totally 100 points. After 100 points your trade will stop. So this is your risk management. I do not want more than 100 points. Okay, and by that way you can also control your loss per day. Suppose, let's say maximum loss per day. Okay, so this is 50. If I set 50, what happened? So is any point where 50 points is lost completely? Yes. Here 50 points is lost. So no further trades is ongoing. Let's say 100 points. You know that 131 points already lost somewhere here. Okay, so it's 100 point. We lost somewhere here. Let's say 150. So somewhere here 150 points already achieved. So let's say 200, it's also maybe achieved somewhere. No, before, yeah, 200 at 200 stop loss, there is no stop loss hit. Instead 100 points achieved here. Okay, so if you have to sort loss per day, it's maybe greater than your desired points. Okay, this is your upper limit. You always set the limits beyond your profit points, because somewhere in between you will lose. If you set 500 100 points, you will not get the profit. Okay, so if I remove this 100 points, what happened? At which point 200 points will lose? Let's say no. Okay, there is no 200 points will achieved. Let's say 150. Okay, so here 150 points is achieved. Okay, so no further trades is ongoing. So by that, the combination of profit and loss you can do. Okay, so better either you can use the profit either 100 and keep it off this one. Okay, so only the at the profit point you will exit. Okay, and if you want to set loss along with the profit, then you have to set a more point than you're grabbing the profit point. Okay, and also suppose if you set with the target in SL, what happened? So here is the target. Suppose if I set the target points like 50 points. So what happened? Whenever your 100 points is achieved completely, then it will exit. Okay, you can see at this point your 100 point is achieved here. Okay, sorry, 50 points achieved here, target first entry, and 50 points achieved here. Okay, another 50 points achieved here. Then what happened? Your maximum profit per day is what? 100. What is our target? See, target is 50. So 50 plus 50. Okay, let's say I increase the 170 points. What happened? Let's say. So here 50 points target achieved, here 50 points target achieved, and here 50 points added. So 50 plus 50 plus 50, 150 points achieved. Now what is our target? 170. So how much is remaining? Only 20 points is remaining. So in next trade, it's only covered the 20 points. Okay, so 170 point is reached. Okay, so here final, no further trade is ongoing. So by that way, you can also control using the target, setting the target as well as your profits per day. Okay, if you set cyclic trade, so your profit will somewhere achieve 100 point here. But if you set target like 50 points, and if you set 170 points, so before this point you will achieve the 170 points rather than the 100 points here. So by that way, you can also control your profits. So in the combination of target SL and trailing SL, you can achieve your entire day profit. Okay, so let's say what happen if I increase up to the 300 points, whether it is able to capture 300 points. Let's see. There is no 300 points achieved today. Let's say 200 points. Yeah, somewhere here 200 points is achieved. Let's say 250 points, because here they are not going further because 50 points is achieved here. Okay, so 50, here stop loss, here is also stop loss, here is 50 points, so stop loss is also counted. Okay, so no 250 points achieved today, because in between the loss they are, let's say, reduce some target points. Let's say 300, and let's reduce the target points. Where is the target points? Here. Let's say it's only 40 points each entry. Let's cover the 40 points. Then what happened? No, let's say 30 points. Okay, you will to capture 250 points. Let's capture the only 20 points. Okay, so no 250 points. So here, no, here you have to set 250 points. What happened? Yeah, here I have to set 200, sorry, this is the 200 points somewhere here, not there. 200 points, able to capture 200 points. No, it's the target with the 30 points. £50. Okay, so somewhere here 200 points is achieved. Okay, if I increase to 200 to 250, then no, because in between that there are lots of stop loss is happening, so that's why 250 point is not covering. So only 200 points you can achieve through method. Okay, so by that way you can control your risk, you can control your trades profit and loss using this method.